Hey everyone, quite a short video today. I'd like to show you a finger picking pattern that I think is great for practicing. Now this pattern is from a song that has been mentioned before on this channel. It is Big Love by Fleetwood Mac. Specifically the solo Lindsey Buckingham version where he's just up on stage with his acoustic guitar and his vocals. The much better version in my opinion, but that's just me. And this song was actually the first one that I featured in my new weekly YouTube Shorts series, which is my Guess the Song Challenge. Shameless plug, I know. But what I think is great about this pattern is that regardless of your ability, I think there is something you can get out of it. Now let me show you how it goes first of all. So just after halfway through the song, there is a section where he does this. So for this particular exercise, I have my capo on the 4th fret, but that's just because that's what Lindsey Buckingham does on the song. Obviously, if you're using this for the purpose of a warm-up exercise or just as a practice, then the key of the song doesn't matter. But here's what we're doing. So we have 3 different positions here. The first one, we take our ring finger and place it on the 11th fret of the D string, and then we take our index finger and place it on the 9th fret of the G string. So the pattern is D string, B string, G string, high E string, and then D string again. And you do that twice, so this is what we have so far. And then you do that again, but on the 3rd time you omit the last note. So what you have is this. Okay, and then you move this position down so that your ring finger is on the 9th fret of the D string, and then you bring in your middle finger and place that on the 8th fret of the G string. And then you play that exact same pattern with your right hand. So far we have this. And then we move this down by 2 frets. So that is now 3rd fret D string, 2nd fret G string, and you do the exact same thing again. And then finally, move back up to the 2nd position that we had and play that again. So the entire pattern goes like this. And what I think is great about this pattern is that regardless of your ability, there is something you can get out of it. So if you're a beginner, it will help you get used to this particular style of finger picking. And if you're a more advanced player, you can challenge yourself to see how fast you can play it. Now, as I showed earlier, the original tempo goes something like this. Now I know that just like with most other guitar exercises, this one can seem quite boring and repetitive once you've done it for quite a while. So what I would recommend doing is sitting down and playing it whilst watching something on TV, perhaps. Not something so interesting that it's going to take your mind fully off of what you're doing, but just interesting enough to keep you occupied. I do this all the time with most exercises that I use to practice, and I find that it's a really effective way of being able to endure playing something the amount of times required to actually see results from it. So that's the video. I know it was a very short one, but hopefully still very useful to you. If you liked it, then leave a like, subscribe for more, you know, the usual things that YouTubers ask you to do, and I'll see you soon.